let's revisit RCB's iconic campaign during the 2025 IPL. Starting from the very first game against the then defending champions KKR till the finals against the Punjab Kings in Ahmedabad. So in this series of RCB's Road to Glory, we will be covering each and every single game RCB played in the 18th edition of Tata IPL. So in this episode, let's revisit RCB's very first game in this edition of IPL against KKR. So it was two new captains for both the franchises. Ajinkya Rahane had taken on the captaincy of KKR and Rajat Patidar had taken on the captaincy of a huge franchise, RCB. So Rajat Patidar and the RCB won the toss and they elected to bowl first. This game was like a roller coaster ride, right from the very first over, bowled by Josh Hazelwood. Right in the second ball of the first over, Quinton de Kock hits a beautiful shot for 4. Right in the next delivery, that was a third ball of the first over, he bowls that hard length ball, he gets that extra bounce. Quinton de Kock completely mistimes the ball, it goes high into the air and Suya Sharma puts down a sitter at deep square mid-wicket. And then in the fifth ball of the first over, he bowls a wow delivery to dismiss Quinton de Kock. So KKR were early struck. They were 4 for 1 down after the first over. And then came their new captain Ajinkya Rahane. What a day he had with the bat. He was in a good nick. He was timing the ball well. He was placing the ball. And that shot through mid-wicket was a wow shot. So Ajinkya Rahane and Sunil Narine stitches a century partnership. A partnership of 103 of just 55 deliveries. KKR were cruising at a time. They were in a commanding position. 107 for 1 after 9.5 overs. That is when we started to believe that KKR could make it to 215, 220 or possibly 230, but no. The men in red and black came storming right back into the game. The partnership was broken. Sunil Narine and Ajinkya Rahane were dismissed in 2 successive overs. Now 2 new batters into the crease. Ankrish Raghuvanshi, the young man Raghuvanshi, played a stylish and elegant knock, but he too was dismissed for about 30 runs. And then the matchup between Venkatesh Iyer and Krunal Pandya was brilliant. Venkatesh Iyer was batting without his helmet on, and then Krunal Pandya bowled a quick big bouncer. He was bowling at 100 clicks and that could literally take his head off. In the next ball, he wears his helmet and probably loses his concentration, and the next ball, gone. Venkatesh Iyer was bowled by Krunal Pandya. So that was an interesting tactic from Krunal Pandya. And then comes Dreras. So the decision taken by Rajat Patidar to keep the leg spinner going on, even though he was going at 12 runs per over, was spot on. It was a decision worthy to be appreciated. He bowls a beautiful googly to dismiss the big man, Dreras. He bowled that googly many times this season and nobody was able to pick that ball. So he dismisses Andre Russell with that beautiful googly. Andre Russell is gone. They didn't give KKR any chance to come back and RCB brought them down to 174 for 8 after the 20 overs. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding from RCB to bring them down to 174. Then came Phil Salt and Virat Kohli, all guns blazing. 80 for no loss after the power play. They were striking at over 12 runs per over. Phil Salt makes a super quick half century, 50 of just 25 balls, striking at 200. Virat Kohli also makes a half century. He scores 50 of 30 odd balls, striking at 150. Brilliant. Phil Salt had to depart. Then came Devdutt Padikkal. He didn't get going. Devdutt Padikkal departs. Then came the captain Rajat Patidar. He too got runs. He hit few classy shots and he too had to depart. And then came Liam Livingston, who hit a 4 to finish the game off in style for RCB. Over the past few seasons, the mantra for KKR was spin to win. But this game, RCB batters tackled the spinners beautifully. Sunil Narine and Varun Chakravarti went for 70 runs in their 8 overs. Every time we keep telling, you managed to get 50-55 runs in their 8 overs without conceding a wicket, we would take that any day. But RCB batters took on the charge against them. And the most surprising part was Virat Kohli's slog sweep against the spinners. That was a new shot which he had written in his book. And that was very surprising, and it was a treat for the eyes. And it was a picture-perfect game for RCB. Their bowlers had done very well. Their batters had done very well. Things looking great for RCB. It was a huge motivation booster for them going right into the season. So then Eden Gardens box ticked, and then they go to Chepauk and Wankhede, conquer those places as well. We will see the next games in the following episodes. So thanks for watching. Please do make sure to like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.